Hi everybody, we are back with another video and we talk about a topic today that affects roughly half the families in our country, depression, and focusing specifically on depression among kids. So what we've been observing lately is that children as young as 8 to 10-year olds are being diagnosed by depression. They have been put on medication, and obviously it is a big thing for the parents to handle. So what do we say when we say depression? The kids feel sad, they feel angry, they feel lost, they get mood swings, and they're throwing tantrums, and in extreme cases, also inflicting self harm. When depression reaches the self harm stage, it becomes a very critical aspect for the family, for the good upbringing of the child. And why are children nowadays getting depressed? Uh, are they losing their focus? Well, I don't think so because children, as we all know, are full of energy. They're not losing their focus, their thoughts are just scattered. And we, as parents, it becomes our responsibility to direct their energy into a more fruitful manner. Let's talk about a simple thing that we can do. We have 24 hours in a day. Let's divide it into three parts of 8 hours each. The first 8 hours, guide your child to focus on their goals. It can be academics, it can be art, for example, painting, singing, musical instruments, or maybe a sport. So, a combination of these activities should take up about 8 hours of your day. The next 8 hours, which is very important for a healthy lifestyle, is sleep. Scientific studies have showed that 6 to 8 hours of deep sleep is necessary for a human being to survive and function properly. Now we are left with 8 more hours. We divide these 8 hours further into segments. For example, the biggest complaint that kids have nowadays from their parents is we don't get time to play with our friends. So out of these remaining 8 hours, you leave them 2 hours to go and have fun with their friends. Let them do whatever they want, whatever. They want to go on the swings, fine. They want to go for a walk, fine. They want to just roam around, fine. The next 2 hours would go towards meditation, which can be a little hard for kids. So maybe listening to music or traveling. Traveling in the sense that they want to go to the park or they want to go to the mall nearby, go along with them. It takes about 2 hours for that. The remaining 4 hours would be for them to enjoy whatever they want. Family time can come into it. They want to explore on the mobile, that's fine too. They want to do any sort of activity. These 4 hours, they are the king of their lives. Let them do what they want to do. Now, I already stated sadness, irritability, loss of interest, anger, tantrums, and self harm. Now, why do the kids actually get into depression? A lot of reasons for that. Maybe they're being bullied at school. Maybe they underwent a trauma recently, for example, uh, loss of a parent, loss of a close friend, loss of a grandparent, or they have been subjected to violence. As we all know, kids fight among themselves. Our job is to keep that to a minimum, to a basic level. Shoving, fine. Hitting somebody with kicks, punches, not fine. All these things, when clubbed together, can lead up to the problem called depression in a kid's life. Now, when I did my research, I found a few medicines that are being given to kids as young as 8 years old. Prozac, Lexapro, fluoxetine, my pronunciation might be a little off, and Zoloft. So fluoxetine is from 8 years and onwards. Zoloft is 12 years or older. Now, I told you depression comes with irritability, mood swings, tantrums, and self harm. Now, let's look at the side effects of these medicines: nausea, headache causing irritability, trouble sleeping, and impulsive behavior, which means mood swings. So the medicines they're feeding our kids to treat certain problems are having the same problems as side effects. Depression is a mental health condition. We all know that. But how do we rejuvenate the mind of a child? It becomes our responsibility as parents to focus them in the right way. Scolding helps, but not always. The idea is to listen. Listen, not hear, but listen. You'll be surprised at things that kids talk about. You'll be surprised at the stories they come up with. You'll be surprised by the experiences they're having. Life has changed a lot since we were at that age, and they are at now. Every day is a challenge. Every day is more competitive. How do you keep yourself sane? That's what we have to work towards. A close knit family will always win the war against depression. At the end, I'd like you to say, please subscribe our channel. Please press the notification icon so that you do not miss out on our videos. Thank you. Have a good day.